Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your summer forecast. This reading will cover the months July, August, and September. I'm going to start the reading off to pull a card for the energy you enter the summer with, and then the energy you exit the summer months with. So let's see what's going on for all the Geminis out there. This is your first card. I just want you to look at that. This is the energy you enter the summer with. Tune out of your thoughts and into your heart. Everything you are looking for really is inside of you. Look within, keep an open heart and mind, and then follow your intuition. Beyond thought, there is a knowing that embraces all knowledge. Your inner vision has a magnetic quality that draws everything you need closer to you. So, Gemini, your spiritual team is saying you need to get out of your head about things, and you really need to start following your heart, following your soul, even if that makes you a little afraid. Okay, so as you enter the summer, it's like you're really caught in your head about something, and your team is saying the answer to that in which you seek is found within the soul. And you might be like, whatever, I've been at this for a while. It's because you're too caught up in your head. The answer doesn't come from connecting a bunch of thoughts together. The answer comes from letting all of that go in the mental body and just really falling into a place of ease, of flow within, where you're very fluid in, your experiences, and you're more of an observer so that you can see what's happening external, because that isn't a reflection of what's internal. So the answers you seek are truly within, but you're very caught up in your mind trying to figure it out there. And your team is like, no, go within because you'll find the answer. And then this is the energy in which you exit the summer. And it says, as the seasons of life turn, remember your life and all your experiences are driven by the invisible wills of love. Life is an eternal ocean, and death and rebirth are the rising and falling of the same wave. Attached to every ending is a new beginning. So as you step into the autumn months, you are like stepping through a portal, Gemini. Things are going to be very, very different for you by the end of September than they are at the start of July, but in a very beautiful transitional way. It feels very spiritual, like you're walking with the angels through the summer, really bringing you into some depths within yourself where you discover different things. It's just like an awakening, I feel, for you. So let's look at each month specifically. So Elephant Totem, remember past lessons. And this is for July, and this is probably why you're really caught up in your head as you enter the summer months, because, there may be some things from the past returning, and you're really in limbo. Do I give this person another chance? Should I look at this past issue from a different perspective? Okay, so the past is a bit in your present in July, and that's why you're caught up in your head, okay? August is the Lion Totem, know your worth, and the sun is in Leo for like 3 weeks of August. So you are going to be very empowered, and you are going to discover things about yourself in August that you didn't see before, and that's part of like that deeper how I just see like your team pulling you down into yourself, and that having that awakening, because whatever the past is that's trying to be in your life in July, Gemini, I think you deserve better, and you're going to really know that by August. You're going to know your worth. You're going to know your value. And then September, we have in dreams. So a lot's coming to you in the astral in September, which I feel is in preparation of you stepping through that portal as you enter the autumn months. Gemini, this to me really looks like you are finally in a place where you're going to decide what you deserve. And it's not going to matter your emotional attachment, your soul bond, obligation, history. All of that's going to become irrelevant because you're awakening to your true self, your true essence. And as much as there may be certain people of the past that you miss and you wish them present, or certain things that you were hoping would manifest in the past but haven't, you know, when that shows back up in your life in July, you're not as open and welcoming to the energy as you thought you may have been, okay? Because you've evolved and you've grown. And July, I feel, is like when you're becoming quite aware of that, like how much you have changed. And so when the past is coming back, I feel like your team is saying, remember what's happened in the past, because that will be the same energy once again. And you know that in your soul. And so in July, you might be entertaining the past a little bit, okay? But come August, because of the way life is unfolding for you and this beautiful awakening and transformation within, like coming into your own essence, it's like you're going to be done with that. If whatever from the past is coming back, if it hasn't evolved to the same degree in which you have, you realize it's not worth your time. It's reaching beneath you and it will only pull you down. Gemini, August, you are on fire. You are empowered. You know your worth. You know your value. And I really feel like you're going to stand your ground and you're going to stand up for yourself, because we're no longer balled up in our head. You know, we've gone into our soul and we've realized some things. And then here you are standing your ground, refusing to accept less than what you deserve. And then in September, there's a lot going on in your dreams, okay? Your spiritual team, passed down loved ones meeting you in the astral, other soulmates embodied meeting you in the astral. But there's going to be a lot of information that comes to you in your dreams. Pay attention to that. Write it down. And some of you might just have this really strong dream that you remember vividly upon waking. Write it down, because it's going to be relevant in, you know, the autumn or winter months up ahead, okay? But in September, there is so much coming to you through your dream time. It's important that you acknowledge it and write it down. So let's pull you some tarot to go deeper for each month, July, August, and September. The High Priestess, Angel of Power, and look at, that's your soul, that's your intuition, that's your spiritual team saying, fall into this place for the answers. You won't find them in the mental body. And now we have the Six of Wands with recognition. Yep. So Gemini, you will find the answers you seek. You'll know what to do in your soul because you've evolved from your past. Even if in your conscious mind you don't realize that or you don't perceive that quite yet, you have, okay? And so try to stay out of your head and really feel your soul, because your head might come up with, you know, an answer that is not exactly the right answer, but your soul is like, hey, Gemini, let me show you the truth here. All right, so very important in July when the past returns that you listen to what your soul is saying. In August, we have the Four of Wands with freedom and the Page of Cups with friendship. So there are definitely some connections in August, Gemini, that you, I think, are going to cut ties with, again, because you realize your value, your worth. So whatever it is you're walking away from here, it's definitely connected to some sort of relationship, friend, family, romance, and maybe of the energy of the past that has returned here, okay? But in August, you're walking away from some people because you're tired of their crap and you realize that they don't honor you and value you into the same capacity in which you do them, and you're done. You know your worth. Strong self-esteem, very empowered emotionally, mentally, spiritually, so you can sever these ties, okay? Who has ever been, treating you badly or not fully respecting you and honoring you. And sometimes with family and friends, because family's been around forever, and some friends that we've had for a long period of our life, or even romance that we've been in for an extended period of time, we become numb and almost blind to them treating us badly, hurting us, taking advantage, just a bunch of stuff, like taking you for granted, all of that. Like we just get used to that, that's who they are, whatever. There's something going on inside of you in August where you're no longer like willing to tolerate that. You're like, I don't care who you are. You either respect me and treat me the way that I treat you, or I'm out of here. Like, you're tired of people's crap, Gemini. In August, you're done with it. You're empowered, you're strong, you're ready to let go and move on from anybody that's been holding you back. In September, you have the Ace of Swords with victory and the Eight of Pentacles, dedication. September is when it's going to become very evident to you how much you have evolved from your past experiences, okay? It's happening in August there, but by the end of September, there's no question within you. Like, you realize how much you've grown, how much you've evolved, how much you've changed. And your victory here is by severing ties with what holds you down and holds you back, knowing your worth, knowing your value, okay? And here with the victory and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like the full evolution into all that you've been through. Because I feel part of this past returning in July has to do with some life lessons that you're working on, and you making the different choice this time is the completion of that life lesson, which thus allows you to let go, to allow the conclusion to unfold without it emotionally harming you or impacting you, because you've completed the contract, okay? So whoever you feel that you need to step away from in August, that's coming from your soul, because your contract is finished with them. You've overcome, you've evolved, you've learned your lessons, Gemini. And so you don't need them anymore. And September also brings a big victory of something that you've been working on for a while, that you've been working towards. So there's a beautiful manifestation from your own energies and efforts that is unfolding in September. The Sun, angel of happiness. Look at that. You are going to enjoy this energy of the past coming back around, okay? But the true happiness comes from following what your soul is trying to tell you to do. So if you're really caught up in your head, own that, Gemini, and say, okay, I've got to get out of my head. Spirit's going to speak to me through my soul, through my heart space, and you know what to do. Like, it's going to lead you right to your greatest happiness, Gemini. In August, look at the Five of Cups with sadness. You're tired of this. Whoever this person or persons are, you're tired of the way they treat you, and you're done with it. You are done with it. And Nine of Swords, drama. Whew. Breaking free, breaking free. You have learned so much, Gemini. Anybody who has spoken ill against you, try to come against you, tries to trigger you, it's just not going to work anymore. Like, it's going to explode in their face, because you are an evolved being here. And this is like the same old nonsense that somebody's trying to bring your way. All right? The same old nonsense. And because you've evolved, this is again where you make a new choice and you don't let them trigger you. You either completely block them out, ignore them, it doesn't even impact you, or you're able to say and articulate things in such a way that you put them in their place, like with grace, not with condescending, not with putting them down, not with being, turning into a very ugly, nasty person. You're just not going to go there. Even if that's what they're presenting to you, you are not going to go there. You've learned from the past and you're done. It's like this summer is the return of the past and you making different decisions all the way through this time around, which really ultimately brings you into a great victory, okay? And with dreams and victory and the Six of Wands coming through, I feel those of you that have really been trying to work towards something, manifest something in your life, it finally unfolds in September, and you're very happy for that, Gemini. Very happy for that, okay? But be prepared for the past to return. And the past returns in so many different ways, through people, through situations, through experiences, through thoughts, through different emotions. Any bit of the past that you're feeling throughout the summer, it's because you're wrapping that up, you're completing that cycle, those life lessons. All right, so don't fight it, don't resist it. Really go into observation mode, and you will see things differently, and your soul will lead the way to your highest happiness. And I do feel some of you thought, you know, certain people from the past would make you happy to be in your present, but it's almost like be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And once it happens, you realize this is not what I want anymore. I'm somebody different. And anybody who has been like crapping on you, coming against you, being a frenemy, being fake, being empty, using you, not honoring you, like, you are just going to tell them where to go. Even if that means like, I have to walk my path alone, I don't have friends, I don't have this, you don't care anymore. You don't, because you're so empowered within, and you just know what you need to do for you, because there's this victory, this beautiful manifestation that you're about to walk into. And these energies of the past have to be wrapped up and completed, come to their conclusion before you move into that. And there are some connections that do not belong in your life to be a part of that beautiful success that you're walking into. They don't deserve it. They don't. They are selfishly motivated, and you'll know who those people are. You're going to see it. You kind of already know, but again, it's like you're caught up in your head, so you might really question yourself, go back and forth, okay? Eight of Swords, restriction, being bound to the past. Three of Pentacles, now taking action to free yourself, because the understanding is finally coming from your soul, because you're at the point on your journey for all of these loose ends to finally complete, because you're moving into this beautiful victory and manifestation. Two of Cups, partnerships. Four of Pentacles, control. And Ten of Cups, home. Nice. Okay. So, Gemini, you're not going to tolerate anybody trying to control you anymore. Telling you what you should do, telling you how to spend your money, telling you what you should think, telling you what you should feel. Really kind of being dictatory towards you, all right? You're taking back control of yourself, of your life, in, you know, a very certain connection, or maybe multiple connections in your life, and it's all attached to this past energy as well, okay? It's like the return of the past for Gemini to finally have closure, completion, conclusion, and, you know, give you that chance to make a different choice this time, you know, because you have learned, you have grown, and you have evolved. Some of you, this past energy, I don't think you ever really anticipated that it would show back up, and when it does, you're just like, whoa, like, I didn't expect this. Is this a sign? Is it fate? Is it destiny? You will not find those answers in your mind. You will only find them in your soul, okay? And you will have no rose-colored glasses on, Gemini, with anybody in your life. Past relationships, current connections, the rose-colored glasses are off. And I'm telling you, anybody who brings you into sadness, who tries to control you, who just doesn't do right by you, you are walking away. You are putting your foot down. You're done. You're done. And you don't care if you have to be all alone in that. It's like there's just something that is awakened within you, and it's carrying you, and it's making you strong and feel empowered and confident and sure of yourself and your future. Okay. And then here in September, it's ultimate happiness, balance, flow for you in the emotional body. Like all is well, because you're walking into this victory, this manifestation, and this is something that you have been working towards for a minute, Gemini, and here's your success. And some people don't deserve to be a part of that success. And some of you, it could be where this finally happens for you, and then these certain people start showing back up again. Know your worth. Know your worth. Where were they when you were in the struggle? Where were they when you had nothing? They were nowhere to be found. And now that you have this, they don't deserve a piece of that pie. You've earned that. You've worked for that. Okay? I don't care if someone's like, I've known you all my life. We're blood. We're family. Well, where have you been? Blood? Where have you been, fam? Where you been at? Because I've been on my own. So, you know, what comes to you, Gemini, is deserved by you. You've worked for that. Don't let anybody slice into that pie if they didn't help make it. Okay? They don't deserve it. And anybody trying to pull you down along the way, you know, frenemy, fakeness, not caring about your feelings, you know, gaslighting you, any of that, like, you're just so aware of it now, and you're going to cut them off. You're going to cut them off. All right? So let's pull. It's like for you guys, the summer is like the return of the past, so you can stomp it in the ground and have your victory. You know, like I knew you would be coming back. Look at you. After all the things you said and did, and look, here you are. No thanks. The gorilla. Self-confidence, leadership, responsibility. You are being guided to take responsibility for yourself and your actions. No barrier can hold you back from becoming your authentic self. Your path to success is right in front of you. All you must do is open your eyes, mind, and heart. All right, that means get out of the head, drop into the soul space, and know that nobody can you know, hold you down or hold you back. Spirit's bringing you into the truth of all things, okay? And it says, take responsibility for yourself and your actions. This is talking about how the past is returning. Remember lessons of the past so that you can make a new decision this time. And I just feel like there's some vindication in this for some of you. You know, like certain people that screwed you over, you know, walked away, just were not good or haven't been the greatest, you know, thinking like they get to be in on your blessing, on your abundance here, and they don't. And Spirit's going to make you feel that deep within, those who do not belong in your glory, in your moment, Gemini. All right, let's pull you some fortunes. Signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusion will soon disappear. Yep, so pay attention to your intuition. Signs, synchronicities, don't get caught up in your head. And remember, your dreams are also being highlighted. And we have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. Nice. So these are your fortunes, Gemini, for the month of summer. It's beautiful. It's just, I really feel there's a lot of energy of the past returning so that you can wrap it up and move into some beautiful new energy where you have a manifestation of victory, a period of prosperity. You're stepping through a portal, and not everybody and not all the past energy is meant to step through that portal with you. All right? So those are your messages, Gemini. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.